Kaspa continuously trending on Coinmarketcap. Every time I open up the trending tab for Coinmarketcap, we could see Kaspa trending every single day. Caspians, this is massive and extremely bullish news. You won't want to miss this video. Like we always do, man. We always dive deep into Kaspa on this channel. So if you're interested, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the videos with your friends and family to help the channel grow and spread the message of Cas, and also become a Patreon member to access to my buy alerts and sell alerts. Link to that is in the description. Also my private Telegram group where we find new gems and we just go through a process of finding gems to get these gains, to buy more Cas, get those profits and buy more Cas. There's so many different projects that we've talked about in the private group that have already done 3 to 5x. The Patreons are thanking me so much for it, and they're getting those profits to buy more of their long-term convictions like Kaspa. We talked about just to give you guys an example, we talked about Zeph early, Cubic early. We also talked about Neon, EVM early, and all of those are up and in profits for the Patreons. So become a Patreon member today. Link to that is in the description. This is from Dr. Martin. Much room, I would argue, for Cas. So as you guys can see, we have a fly zone straight to 60 cents for Casper from here. I've stated in my previous videos, October and November are typically extremely bullish months for the markets, and with Kaspa already being such a strong project, so bullish on its own, no matter what Bitcoin is doing, no matter what the rest of the market is doing, when the overall market gets bullish, guess what also will be extremely bullish? You guessed it, Kaspa will just crush it, right? So if it's already, if it's already crushing it without the market being bullish, everything is red, Kaspa is up. When everything is red, Kaspa is just gonna have extra added fuel to the fire to go even more parabolic, and we see that in the price action right here. Kaspa, again, if you're looking to get into Cas, always dollar cost average in. If you have $1,000, you're looking to get into Cas, buy $50 to $100 here at these levels, and then wait for a retrace, right? If it does come back down, right, to buy to add to your bag every few days to a week. You have $1,000, $50 to $100 dollar cost average in. That way you could time the you could not necessarily beat the market or time the market, but that way you have a better average for Cas, because you might be waiting for a dip for Cas and then it goes up to 14 cents, and then all of a sudden the new support level is 11.8 cents, right? You might be waiting to get into Cas at this level right here at 11 point, back down here at 99 cents is what I should be saying, or back down here at 81 cents. You might be looking to get into Cas at those levels, but it could pop up to 14, 15 cents from here, and then the next support is 11.8 cents, right? While you're waiting for it for those levels, right? So always dollar cost average when it comes to projects, and that way you could limit your risk, guys. We have Kaspa, man, just absolutely crushing it. From Shurek, Kaspa is not just another cryptocurrency, it's not just another technology, it's not just another community, it's an ecosystem, a living, breathing creature woven together by unique interplay of each of its parts. The book of Kaspa trending on Amazon, Kaspa taking over Amazon in the previous video I made, and it's still trending today. Kendall Roy, you guys think some BTC maxis are selling to buy Cas? And again, Kaspa doesn't care what Bitcoin or the rest of the market is doing. Bitcoin could be on a retrace, Cas crushes it. And this is the thing, you know what was so crazy? I remember it so clearly when Cas was just chilling at that 5 cent level, just going sideways, sideways, sideways. It didn't even dump, man. It didn't even retrace. All it did was go sideways to break out. That's so insanely bullish, man. You're never gonna find a project like this. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity here. From LD, Cas ledger audit is officially complete. There's a few more steps to complete, but we are getting closer. Thanks, coder of stuff. So there you guys go. I know a lot of people would like to have Cas in their ledger. The audit for the ledger integration is just about complete, and overall that is great. The audit from coder of stuff, the audit itself is actually done. We finalized a few things, then it'll be working with ledger again to go through the next steps, moving from developer mode to security audited and then to public release. Absolutely amazing. From Eskander, Cas breaking out again against Bitcoin, new all-time high confirmed at 260 sats. You know what happens next, 20 cents by year end. And I've stated this in my previous videos. Look for projects. The best performing assets are the projects that are strong against Bitcoin, the projects that are outperforming Bitcoin, right? And Cas has been doing this since its inception. Since its inception, it has been doing this. So more than likely, we're gonna see $1 Cas pretty quickly. A lot of people might not believe that, but we're gonna see $1 Cas pretty quickly. We're already at 10 cent now, 11 cent. It's just another 10x. It's just another 10x for $1 Casper, man. Think about that. In the grand scheme of things, does that sound like it's far away? It doesn't. And look at how Casper is performing against Bitcoin as it always has done, right? Look at how it's performing against Bitcoin as it always has done, man. 20 cents by the end of the year, according to Eskander, and I wouldn't rule out that possibility at all. From Jim Skibum, if you're just discovering Cas today because of the price action, I recommend understanding why the fundamentals justify it being a top 10 project. And I've stated this as well. I know a lot of people are in the space and thinking, oh, price go up. I want to be in the project, price go up. But please, if you're a new Caspian, if you're new to Casper, you're a new Caspian, do your research into the technology. Dive deep into what makes Casper such a great, fundamentally sound project. Look into Jonathan Sampolinsky, Aviv Zohar, Michael Sutton Shai's research and their history and what they've done in the past, and you will see that this project is a top 10 project and more than likely will stay there when it gets to the top 10, right? Whether or not, you know, all community funded, by the way, fully decentralized, by the way, no VCs, none of that to, you know, pay for these tier 1 exchange listings. It's all gonna be organic. Once you make enough noise in this space, all of these tier 1 listings will be organic, right? And it's just a matter of time until I think the entire crypto space has Casper in their portfolio and they see it as a great hold, just like Bitcoin. You should always have, you know, obviously the first crypto you should always have in your portfolio is Bitcoin, and I think the second will also be Casper, right? So it's been an aggressive land grab at any opportunity where the TA suggests a decent buy level. Read more. This was from October 3rd. Cas is fast. Why? It's not just about speed. Yes, Cas, the fastest proof of work in the world, surpassing Bitcoin's block time of 10 minutes with a staggering 1 second block time. When it comes to Cas, it's not just the speed that's important. Cas is also fear launched. And when it comes to the launch, it's not just that it was fear, it was rapidly released. Cas mainnet is less than 2 years old and already over 72% of the supply is circulating. So there's no team to dump on you. The GPUs, my apologies, the GPUs and CPUs had emissions that, you know, was fear before the ASICs got to Casper. Now, all of the ASICs are mining after the CPU and GPU miners got their fair share of Casper, which makes that fundamental distribution perfect, right? You know why it's perfect? Because it wasn't the super rich people. At the start, Casper was more ASIC resistant, and ASICs are extremely expensive, which is a barrier of entry for, you know, people that don't have money like that to get into the project, to mine the project. So because Cas was GPU and CPU miner friendly at the start, it made it extremely fair for the average person to get a nice allocation of cash. And now the people that have the big money with the ASIC miners who have that large funds of money can mine cash now, leading into the full supply being released in 2037, which creates a fairly distributed project where the wallet distribution is close to perfect, man. Just perfect, right? There's no centralized entity that has this huge amount of Kaspa's supply. And you can see that with other projects. It's not the same here with Cas. So if you appreciate the ethos of Bitcoin, stateless money, see the value scalable of stateless money, actual peer-to-peer electronic cash, not just a store of value, then Cas is really an interesting project. It will host the world's first scalable decentralized economy on its network. Bitcoin is a store of value. Treat Bitcoin like your savings account, your 401k, and use Casper, like we see in this image from Jim's Ebum, to transact, to buy and sell without cutting out the middleman, especially when we see the introduction of central bank digital currencies. Caspians, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the videos with your friends and family, and also become a Patreon to get access to my buy alerts, sell alerts, and to projects that have huge, massive runs in the short term where you could use those profits to buy more Casper. You also get access to my private Telegram group as well. Once you become a Patreon, just send me a DM on the Patreon. You get access to the private Telegram group. There's people in the Patreon that are thanking me so much. I'm helping them with any questions that they have, and we're making gains, short-term trades, 2x here, 3x there, constantly in the private group, right? So become a Patreon member today. Thank y'all so much for watching and tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one.